Hello and welcome to my first impressions of ERASED. When I was checking out all the upcoming anime, this one seemed like the most interesting to me. I've also heard a lot of good things about it, so I decided to make it the first show that I cover for this winter season. Satoru Fujinuma has been given an ability which he calls revival. He is constantly sent back to the past so he can save the life of someone close to him. It usually only sends him back 5 minutes, but there's this massive event that causes him to go back to when he was a kid. He must now solve the mystery that changed the course of his entire life. The first thing I noticed is that everything seems so real. Satoru seems like a real person and all the other characters surrounding him also seem like real people. His situation where he's working a crappy job while also trying to pursue his dream is another thing that I found very relatable. Then there's the slow pacing which makes the events in the anime feel as mundane as they are in real life. This makes it all the more interesting when the story gets moving and the supernatural elements are introduced. Now, the first episode is very dialogue heavy, and when combined with the slow pace, it actually reminded me a lot of The Perfect Insider from last season. The difference is that The Perfect Insider spent the first 2 episodes on having their characters talk. And talk. And talk. And talk some more. Even if the conversations are well written, I find it very difficult to pay attention if the story isn't progressing. This show remedies that by having the mystery get started partway through episode 1. It gets whatever exposition it needs to out of the way, and then boom, Satoru is a kid again, he has to figure out why. It did start off a bit slow, but when everything ramps up in episodes 2 and 3, I thought the pacing was perfect to the point where it was engrossing. I became so engrossed in what was happening that I kept forgetting to write my script. Usually when scripting for one of my videos, I'll stop the anime every few minutes so that I can write down my thoughts while they're still fresh in my mind. But when watching this, I would go for long periods of time without writing anything, and then I'd suddenly remember, oh shit, yeah, the script. The most captivating part of the show specifically is when Satoru starts building a relationship with a girl called Hinazuki. He originally starts talking to her because she's connected to the mystery, but he genuinely starts to care for her, especially when it's revealed that she has a troubled home life. When talking about the visuals, everything looks top notch and the animation is extremely smooth. There isn't much unique about the way it looks, but that's absolutely fine. The art style doesn't need to be super original in order to look damn good. The soundtrack is also great. It mostly consists of classical and orchestral tracks that are used to enhance the more emotional and suspenseful scenes. I particularly liked how they used ambient sounds here. For example, there's this one time where Satoru's in class and he's freaking out about his current predicament. In the background, there's the sound of a clock and a school bell, then everything starts getting louder and more distorted. It makes you feel as uneasy as he does. The only negative I can think of is that there's only 3 episodes released so far. Man, I really want to see what happens next, but I don't think I could stand watching this only once a week. It would just drive me crazy. I will definitely get back to it, but I think I'll wait till it's completed before I watch the remaining episodes. So anyway, thank you very much to everybody who watched this video. If you have any feedback, feel free to leave a comment. If you like this video and want to see more, feel free to subscribe as well. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.